Hello ladies and gentlemen, we're back in Spain once again after what has been some time in game. We'll just get you caught up on the results, and they've been pretty good, I have to say. We started off with a 1-0 victory over Espanyol, and that was a hard-fought victory. Most of these were, to be fair. All the games, I think except for one, were decided by a one-goal margin. So Berg getting the only goal of that game. The ball played into him, he just controlled it very nicely and then slotted it past the goalkeeper. There wasn't much in the way of a break involved in that one. And then we took on Athletic Bilbao, in the 17th game of the season, and we won 2-0 against Athletic Club. Very, very happy with that result. Followed that up with a 1-0 loss against Getafe. We just weren't at it at all. We had shots, we had chances, but for whatever reason, we just couldn't get ourselves motivated, we couldn't get going. And we walked away with nothing to show for our efforts on that day. Then we went to Girona, where we walked away with a 1-0 victory, and that again was quite a hard-fought game. I'm noticing that the results are improving when I'm concentrating, when I'm not saying anything and I'm literally just playing the game. So it might be a case that today's episode is not going to be very talkative once we get into it. And then the last game before we get into the Copa del Rey against Espanyol was against Leganes. We actually played very, very well indeed, gaining ourselves a 2-0 lead at half-time. Leganes then got themselves back into the game with about 85 minutes on the clock. It was an absolute thunderblaster. It was something out of video games, which is quite apt really, since we are playing a video game. So it ended 2-1. We were well worth the victory, and we were well worth the 3 points, which has put us in a fairly decent position in the league now. We are 11th, only 3 points behind 9th, and you can see 6th place there is about, 6 points away, so 2 wins if things go our way. However, we're not too worried about getting into Europe this season. We're already in Europe, and we just want to get as far as we can in that competition. But I thought, rather than waiting until the next European venture, I would bring you guys back in and just show you where we were in the league after that many games, and take in the Copa del Rey game against Espanyol. It is our other chance, our other realistic chance of silverware this season. So let's see who's going to be playing for us. Rene not in the best form, so Le Goff is going to come in for him at left back. Other than that, everybody doing pretty well, if you ask me. Shelby has come in for Bonaventura because Bonaventura is carrying an injury. I'm actually going to go for João Moutinho. Let's see how he does today alongside Shibazaki. Bonaventura and Shibazaki, the goal scorers in the last game, so a little bit disappointing that the Italian player will be unavailable for us in this game. It looks like he's only out for 2 days though, so he should be back for the next match. Not going to suffer too badly. Both teams playing in blue, we can't have that, so we'll flip ourselves away to the green away strip. Lovely jubbly. Kick off, let's get going. So yeah, it's still been a bit of a struggle. Since I started going on that losing streak, I haven't really been able to get back into the swing of things. It's weird. I hit a sweet spot last season where I felt like I was playing really well, and since then it's all gone a little bit downhill. And I know that's probably because of the size and the makeup of the squad as much as anything. Although I do think we have a good squad here. Maybe we're just missing something in the centre of midfield. I don't know. I mean, I was hoping that João Moutinho would give us that something extra in the middle of the park. We'll see what he can do for us today. So, Espanyol kick off, and immediately it finds its way back to the goalkeeper, who knocks it long. Galoppo's underneath this one and doesn't manage to get hold of it. We're just seeing the boot on the edge of our boot. The ball on the edge of our boot, but never able to actually get onto it. I'm surprised that was our throw-in, honestly, but it's our throw-in nonetheless. Montero with no one to pass to, so he doubles back and finds Galoppo. Here's Arbia. We're playing wide possession play at the moment. Oh, that's a bad pass from Galoppo. Straight into the possession of Espanyol, and here they come. And they've come through early on, and it's in the back of the net. It's 1-0 to Espanyol. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Jonathan Cleary, a player who once was described as the White Carlton Cole, but a sparing West Ham fan in question said that he couldn't even finish his dinner. Well, he's found a finish there. Under the body of the goalkeeper, didn't quite get enough on it to keep it out. And after 8 minutes, we're already 1-0 down. This is not the start that we wanted. Oh my goodness me, another bad pass by the defensive midfielder. He's been very good for us off camera, but seemingly can't do the job when the big lights are on. Goalkeeper comes out, punches. Should have caught it really, he had time. And Goff manages to defend enough to get the ball out for a throw-in to Espanyol. Very disappointing start to this game. And it could be a second here. Goalkeeper makes a fantastic save. Walls gets it out to Arbia, and Arbia carries it away. The attacking fullback knows exactly what he wants to do with the ball. And Galoppo again dispossessed, and this is becoming something of a habit. I'm not happy about this at all. His form marker didn't say that he was in bad form. He shouldn't be playing this badly, and yet here we are complaining about him. Might have to bring on Willian Arau for the remainder of the game if he continues to be as error-prone as this. Oh, for God's sake. Berg just carries the ball straight in to the path of the Espanyol player. He's not even competing. Look off, what are you doing? I'm genuinely unsure as to what's going on here. My players are not doing what I'm telling them to do at all. It was a more difficult pass for Galoppo to deal with. I'm not going to give him flack for that one. Almost turned, but he recovers well. Oh my God. What's up? I can't even begin to understand what's happened there. The players just aren't drawing to the ball. They're running completely independently of the ball. Berg can't find the finish. Too close to the goalkeeper, gets a punch on. And that was a good effort from Galoppo, won the ball and immediately went for the shot. The goalkeeper, too good. Goes behind for another corner. He's unlucky, it was on target. In it comes again, Berg underneath, can't get to it. Well, that's a very disappointing half of football. I think you'll agree. Send them straight out, giving them a proper ticking off at half time. I'm not happy with your performance. Your passing's been absolutely terrible. Get out there and show me what you can do, because I know you're better than this. You're much better than this. Oh, Berg just... he's terrible at the moment with his first touch. Wasn't a bad effort. Shibazaki and Ruben Yanez claims it with no trouble whatsoever. Go for another long punt up the middle of the pitch. Martinho underneath, but he's a very small player. He's not going to have much luck aerially. I just don't care anymore. Send him off. I don't give a fuck. This game's gone. Over the top for Momo. He might get to this first. It's annoying how whenever we win a header, it always goes to an opposition player. You'd think that winning a header, you might actually be able to direct it where you tell it to go. Shibazaki's not going to get to that in time, for goodness sake. Alberto Moreno with the cross. João Martinho has his feet sunk in concrete. And Galoppo can't pass the ball. Right, here comes Galoppo again. Oh, for God's sake. Just doesn't react. The reaction time between pressing the button and the action actually taking place is ridiculously wide. Vallejo gets a foot on it, but he can't control the ball enough. The players just feel completely unresponsive. Oh my God, look at that. I mean, he takes absolutely eons to play the ball, and then he gets tackled immediately. It's almost like it knows I'm recording, because we've played much better than this in our games off of camera. Oh my God. Well, we're going out of the cup. There's absolutely no doubt of that. I've jinxed it. As soon as I said that it was a realistic chance of silverware, I should have known better. Montero gets underneath, but again, it doesn't go to any of our players. Coutinho's been a massive disappointment today. The ball doesn't even reach Berg. What the fuck? It's too late for changes, because the ball's not going to go out between now and the end of the game. But Shelvey's coming on for the very disappointing João Coutinho. Willian Arau can come on for Galoppo. That change should have been made much earlier. Berg running into space. He might have a chance here. Cuts it back. Momo. No. Goalkeeper's too good yet again. Won't even give us a consolation goal. Momo could have finished a lot better than he tried. I'm going to arrow this in with loads of power. And of course it falls straight to the feet of an Espanyol player. Just let him pass the ball for once. Shibazaki, it's a wild effort, and that's the end of the match. It's 2-0 to Espanyol. Shelvey looks how I feel. That was awful, absolutely awful. We'll have a look at the stats, not that they mean a damn thing. More shots on target. But that's about all we can take away from this very disappointing evening in Barcelona. Till next time, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.